Hey guys, going to talk a little bit about Tim Duncan um, and his impact on the game. Where he sits as the greatest, up with the greatest players in history. I made a little video a while back, it's been a while, about the 10 greatest players in history. Um, I gave Tim Duncan honorable mention. Looking back, I think that was a mistake. I think this guy is one of the top 10 players ever play the game of basketball. Uh, Probably, well, certainly makes a strong case for the best power forward in the history of the league, and I think he probably is. Can't think of anybody that had a more illustrious career, did the things that he did. Um, uh, NBA title. This is a pretty cool stat. He won the NBA title in 3 different decades, which is pretty neat. It shows you his longevity and how good he was for so long. I think the Spurs never won less than 50 games when he was on the roster. So that's pretty amazing stuff. He is only a third player in the history of the league to win 1,000 games. Um, Five-time champ, obviously. Two-time MVP, 3-time Finals MVP, 15-time All-Star, 15-time All-Defensive Team of some sort. So this guy was pretty incredible. I saw a little rank. It's called the WAR ranking. He was the top player in history of that. I mean, talking guys like Michael Jordan, we're way down about 15. He's at the top, so I'm not sure exactly what that means. You guys can look it up, but it shows you his greatness. One of the best things about this guy was, he was not controversial. He was all business, so you got to respect that. I think, that's why he kind of was under the. I mean, you can look at the last season, for example, Kobe, and I'm a Lakers fan, uh, Kobe Bryant fan. And Kobe. Then this shows you the contrast between these two guys. Kobe went out with fanfare, farewell tour, that kind of thing, because that's probably deep down what he wanted to do. He wanted to be a part of something like that, because that's Kobe Bryant. Love him or hate him, that's just the way it was. That's what made him great. What made Tim Duncan great was just the way that he performed, calm, cool, under pressure, did his business, didn't care about the accolades, didn't care about the attention. So you got, a guy like that playing in a smaller market, going out doing his business. I mean, the San Antonio Spurs, I mean, they were always a contender with Duncan on the roster. I mean, they were always a threat to win the NBA title. So uh, certainly one of the best teams, in the West, which has been a strong, strong conference for years and years now. So he's going to be missed. This has been a crazy year for guys like me who kind of remember the Magic Johnson, Larry Bird era, and then it kind of rolled over into the Michael Jordan era. And now you see the last of those guys that came in during the Michael Jordan era retiring from the league. Kobe's gone now, and Tim Duncan's gone, obviously. So it's pretty interesting stuff to watch all that. But Tim Duncan retiring is he was 19 years with one team. I mean, all these guys leaving for different teams now to try and win a title. Duncan didn't have to do that because they were always a contender with him on there. That just shows you his prowess as a team member or teammate. Popovich was talking about just today. I saw a video about he doesn't even think he would be in the league if it wasn't for Tim Duncan and what Tim Duncan did. So, that's pretty powerful stuff. Popovich, he's one of the best coaches in the league. I think he's probably underestimating his own ability because I do think Tim Duncan might not have achieved what he did without Greg Popovich as well. But nonetheless, there's probably some truth to what Pop said. Tim's responsible for the careers of a lot of people in the San Antonio organization. Uh, and it's pretty awesome to see a guy get a coach give a player credit like that. And Duncan deserves that because he didn't ask for any attention. He didn't ask for anything. He just went out and did his job. And went down as the best power forward in the history of the league. So it's pretty impressive stuff. He will be missed. You gotta. The main thing about him, as I said, or maybe I haven't said it, but this guy was not looking for attention. He wasn't controversial. He didn't care who got the credit. He just went out and did it. Today's players are the complete opposite of that. There's nothing wrong with that. A lot of these guys need to be that way to be effective, but Tim Duncan didn't. So that shows you his greatness as a player and as a person as well, probably. So, yeah, he will be missed. I don't know if we'll ever see players like that again. Loyal to one team, like Tim Duncan, Kobe, those guys. But yeah, I mean, it's a bad day, for guys like me who watched this guy's whole career. So, times have changed. And these guys are leaving. So, good luck to Tim Duncan whenever he does.